across. Away they go, and it was Kisley right in the middle. 481 was first to leave.
Very rapid start, I must say.
Chelai Vorosh at the top of your picture. Koziskova leading at the moment. Kisley with her. Hartley this side in the green boat. Top of the picture, Chelai Vorosh in a black boat. But it's Koziskova who's taking it to them.
Amazing. She used to be a little bit of a slow starter. Probably the sprint, all the sprint training this year have changed that. It's Koziskova and it's Kisley and it's Chelai Vorosh on this inner side.
Hartley going it alone, out on her own on the far side. She's relying on her sprint speed also. She's raced K2 500 this year, and it's Hartley.
How Chelai Vorosh is moving in to join Kisley.
She's got good people to go around though. She's got to get around Egan first, which she has done. Egan's going to slip back into the V.
Yeah.
There's no way Chelai Vorosh is going to take on Kisley, surely. Kisley is not having that great news for Great Britain there. Lizzie Broughton, she's up there and safe, and that's good for her. Bedek also. Hartley's going to struggle to get across now, and she's got Rosenkild with her. Leverett also out, dangling on the edge of that group. Across comes Hartley. She's got to make it to the front, and I don't think she can do it from there. Here she comes now. It's going to get very stressful as she comes across. It's going to get extremely tightly packed in there. Bedek's going to have to respond. So it's Hartley squashing Rosenkild into Bedek now. Bedek has to move up.
Koziskova just keep going.
Koziskova, Stefan.
Yeah, amazing.
What a great group though. Look at that for a group. That's how it's done. Superb management from all of those. No collisions, no nothing. It's been brilliantly done. Group's changing fairly rapidly. Chelai Vorosh goes round the outside of Bedek, who moves up. She does not want to be squeezed out and into the V at this stage. Kisley is probably going to go round the outside of Broughton and cut her in onto Jenna Ward. That's well covered by Jenny Egan. But no, Kisley goes all the way to the front, and that's going to change things a bit. Egan now has some work to do. Hartley also in trouble. Jenna Ward will move up as Lizzie Broughton goes. Egan has to come left now and get up into the back of the group. It's going to be a big chase. Hartley's broken. Egan also in trouble here.
The speed is incredibly high.
Whoa!
Bedek.
So Bedek was, her paddles were caught by Chelai Vorosh, just ran the nose of her boat into the paddles, and that has opened up a little window of opportunity. Jenny Egan is going to survive this after all. She has to get to the back of Bedek, and she's going to make it. Superbly done by Jenny Egan, and a brief few moments of respite for her. Nicely done. That little opportunity opened up. And Jenna Ward, we haven't seen her up at this sharp end of the race for a while, so it's good news for her, good news for South Africa. There goes Ward.
And Chelai Vorosh out there on the left side.
Ward not going to make it. She's going to wait for Barrios to go round her. It's clever from her. A little look over her shoulder to see Barrios. Round goes Chelai Vorosh. Kisley not having any of it. Ward moves straight forward, swap for her. V-wash to V-wash.
Yeah.
Never troubled. There was no one else who could have taken that. Fallen well for Egan. Egan gets a little bit of a rest. She's choosing to go behind Chelai Vorosh. Probably a good move. If anyone's going to take it up next, that could be the side where more of the action's going to happen. You can just see the green bow of Bridget Hartley's boat there coming up. Oh, with a whole group, in fact. Kate Leverett with her, Anna Koziskova with her. From one of the Chinese, you got Ann Kessler with them, and Rosenkild, I think. And we are up to a massive group, which is really interesting because we're just about to enter the canal for the first time. So great work from whoever led that. I suspect maybe Hartley, Leverett and Koziskova between them, and confusion now. Well, it's a well organised group, but they've got narrow bridges to go under in the very near future. Up goes Rosenkild. She needs to get behind Hartley pretty much as soon as possible. It's not easy at the back there. Speed's gone up just a tad. Ward moves across as Chelai Vorosh takes the lead, goes back to Kisley. Kisley keeps control, and it's Leverett is struggling at the back now. On goes Lizzie Broughton. They'll be keen to break this group up. Egan still doing extremely well, keeping herself protected behind Chelai Vorosh there, and that chase pack that made it back momentarily, all of them have fallen by the wayside. It's so hard. Only Koziskova remains vaguely in touch. Race management so far goes to Jenna Ward. She's only just about to lose her V for the very first time, falling back to Egan. Bit slow to get out of the way was Egan, and now has to work her way around the outside. Perhaps she'll take on Bedek, perhaps she'll wait until the bridge. Jenna Ward, superb so far. Egan decides to come to the main line of the group. That straight line back from the leader, there's always nice waves if you're directly behind the leader or in a line directly behind the leader. Egan though moves up to the tail. Broughton, and for now at least it's Barrios who's got the best ride, but there goes Chelai Vorosh. It is middle, up moves Broughton, she's going right, great move, but the angles are going to go wrong for her as she comes out of this turn. She's going to hit the other side on, she has to get there quickly, and here's where she's going to meet them side on. Oh, beautifully done, Lizzie Broughton, what a star, superb from her. Managed both bridges, the best of all the athletes out there. There's a little risk to that as you come out at a different angle to the other athletes, but she managed that perfectly, took that little bit of a risk going inside the boys that mark the shallows, but what a winner. So there's your front group, there's millions of them. Chelai Vorosh, Bedek, Kisley, Ward, Barrios, Egan and Broughton. Zeng, Kessler and Koziskova just behind. Bedek looking strong to the left of Chelai Vorosh. Kisley having a free ride for now. Ward and Egan, the waves don't sit well there in the shallows.
Amazing racing so far. Interesting also that Koziskova is back. She lost quite a lot, but she is always able to come back, as it seems. We see that happen in many races.
So the whole group made it back temporarily, but
yeah,
they've been dropped again. This group's been fairly stable. Barrios in a nice position there also. The bridge just disturbing the shape of the group, but that will reform immediately afterwards.
And Chelai Vorosh in the position she likes most.
You sense a comfort with her when
yeah,
she's in the front like that. She's very relaxed at the front.
She told me the other day that she really loved that position, being in front, controlling, trying to get away free. Vöra's a good runner.
Here Pete Egan telling Jenny to get out before she's even got to the landing stage. I'm thinking that's not a good idea, Pete. Jenny running well though, ahead of Bedek, ahead of Barrios, so safety there.
2 Hungarians in top now.
Together with Lizzie Broughton, and she runs well, she portages well always. But she needs to hang on to these two. And around comes Barrios, she runs.
Yeah, extremely well.
Egan looking safe though as well. So, Hungarians in, Barrios, superb, absolutely superb. Kisley away, a little bit slow from Broughton there, and that's going to cost, Egan also in danger. Ward is in trouble, I don't think we'll see Ward, but luckily the group slowed. Barrios. Through the middle arch. There's an opportunity for Bedek. Can she do it as well as Broughton did on the previous lap? She's not attacking it with the right sort of purpose, and the angles are going to be all wrong for her, I think. Could be the last we see of Bedek. Can she get round in time? Possibly not. Margins are fine there. We saw Lizzie do it perfectly on the previous lap. Bedek struggling. You can see her there just off the back of the group. Group's still travelling reasonably slowly though, so she's going to make contact. No gain for her, but she's still in the mix. Second group beginning to chase. Speed is pretty high now. It's hard work out there. So through the double arches they go. See the second group there, not really threatening, but they're still there. Here they are now, led by Leverett. Kaziskova, 486 from China is Zheng. Jenna Ward's back with them now, getting a little bit of rest. And Rosenkild makes up the 5th person in that group. Chelo Voros leading, as she has done for quite a long time now. Group hasn't changed shape throughout the whole of the canal. They're onto the lake again, and I can't see it changing now either. So Chelo Voros, Kisley, Egan, Barrios, Broughton and Bedek. 6. All the athlete buses lined up on the bridge there to take us back to the hotels when all this is over. So Chelo Voros has led for a good few minutes now, and will continue to lead all the way in to this second portage. So we're looking at 6 portages today for these ladies, 7 laps. Speed's gone up, groups strung out just a little. Egan sitting pretty there, but the others all just dangling a little bit. It's a little bit stressful at the moment.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Vöra's trying something here, running really fast. Once again, Barrios has to trust her ability to run.
I think from what we saw, she's well within her rights to trust her running. She ran so well. Bedek is going to have questions asked of her here, though. Chelo Vorosh through, followed by Kisley. Egan this time very well organised, very well placed. Lizzie also very well placed.
Get in quick, get in quick!
Egan getting her instructions. Running long. Lizzie stopping early. It's nicely organised from all 4 of those girls. So away go the 2 Hungarians. The others have got to give chase quickly because 2 of those get away. There's trouble always. Boom goes Chelo Vorosh. She's off and she means it. It's bad news for Bedek and for Barrios.
Definitely.
It's whether Egan can bridge that gap or not. It's going to be tight, but I think it's going to be done.
It's going to be done.
Egan's going to make it, and she's taking Broughton with her.
Yeah.
Egan now will sit there and wait, and Broughton has to go all the way up to Chelo Vorosh. It's a long way, and it's going to be expensive for her, but it's got to be done. Egan not endearing herself to Broughton there. I think we've seen the last of Barrios, maybe.
Maybe.
So Barrios 3rd last year.
But the speed is a little bit slower now. It's great to have this background sound. You could really hear them talking there.
Yeah. So Bedek now has decisions to make. Does she sit there or does she come all the way around Egan and on to Kisley? Do you have an opinion on that, Stefan? I mean, she needs a rest.
She needs rest. She won't try, I don't think.
Egan sticking by her game plan, staying on that half V. Leverett moves up, takes over the lead from Rosenkild in Group 2. China with Zhang. Oh, what happened there then? That's Rosenkild in the water.
Just nothing really happening. She got...
Just a clip of the paddles maybe?
Yeah, she got a little bit close. Sorry for her.
So Egan getting the best of this so far. Kisley leads. Chelo Vorosh to her right. Bedek to her left. That is a strong group of paddlers right there. Broughton for now having to tough it out as the 5th boat in the group. Everyone through the middle arch this time. Round they go. Pretty much the same group formation as this time on the last lap. Vorosh leading. And round goes Lizzie to the right hand side. Finally organising the group. She got fed up with being given the dog end of choices at the back, and now has decided to make a statement. Change of shape again. Jenny's going to try and come up to the side of Chelo Vorosh. She wants to establish herself, and Lizzie Broughton's taking her on.
Bedek is in trouble.
And Jenny seeing that the V's going to open up. She's just going to drop round.
Yeah. That's what
Straight
I mean.
in.
That is a sign that Bedek is a little bit...
Yeah, she's in
tired,
trouble.
yeah.
She's in trouble. She's not going to last beyond the next portage.
No.
Okay, Hungarians left. British Isles to the right. Bedek following in behind Egan. Pete barking instructions in the background.
Yeah.
It's like a little Jack Russell of instructions back there. Bedek.
He's in trouble.
Oh, she just making it hard. Through comes Chelo Vorosh into the drinks lane. Over the head goes the drink. Dropped it.
Oh.
It's round her feet. There's trouble. Sacked.
Oh. That's not a good situation.
Sacked. Oi, oi, oi. How much does she hate him right now? Egan needs to get in her boat quickly here.
So this
Broughton's fine. Egan needs to paddle. She needs to be off and away. It's 2 or 3 lengths, but the group aren't travelling too fast. She's going to be okay. And Bedek,
Yeah.
still there.
For the first time, Lizzie is up there doing the job. Do you think that the missing drinks of Salivaris changed her mindset a little bit?
Well,
for
here we
this
go.
lap?
Let's see what happens. He moves across. He seems late moving across.
Yes.
Really, he'd do better to be, just there earlier.
Oh, yeah.
It catches round her feet.
You
She
need to be able to run at the same speed as your
and
athlete.
you're thinking he's a couple of years past his sell-by date, that one? They need a couple of younger portage helpers there.
I didn't say that, but
But I saw your face when you said it though, Stefan. I know no one else does, but I read it. I read it well. I cannot believe that Bedek is back here. If you can pull back to that group, why are you dropping off in the first place?
But I think the speed decreased slightly. Maybe the lack of drinks for Salivaris changed her view of the tactic for this lap. Trying just to relax and save energy.
Yeah.
Not facing the risk of getting dry.
And there it goes. Kisley also going right though this time. So Kisley, superb for her. She saw that coming.
Yeah.
She knew she was vulnerable to Lizzie, and she's held Lizzie off, and that is
Really well done.
proper good from Kisley. Have that awareness, and actually, it just didn't pan out for Lizzie that time. And
it's only happened
do you know
once.
what? I would not have thought that Kisley would have planned that in advance and seen that coming. So that is that's how good they are now.
Yes.
And
she learned from the previous time and saw the risk.
Yeah. Okay, same pattern as before.
Yeah.
Great Britain and Ireland go right with Serbia. This time Serbia is in a position that could damage the chances of Lizzie Broughton from Great Britain. I think Bedek finally is fed up with having to catch up after the portage. Jenny getting out early this time. Oh, Bedek hit head on onto the landing stage.
Bad luck for her once again.
Oi. Can she come back this time? She just misjudged it horribly. Crashed straight into the end of the landing stage. Jenny cut her in a bit tight, but not aggressively. And this time, so Egan leads this one with the 2 Hungarians. This is where's the others? What have we missed? We've missed something here. There's no Lizzie. There's no Lizzie and there's no Bedek, and these 3 are away, and this could be it. There's Lizzie now. Maybe just a slow drink stop. I'm not sure what happened, but Kisley is up and running, and this is a gift for Egan, an absolute gift. And
This is tough.
That's a serious close down, straight into the V. I suspect that when Jenny sees that, she'll stop.
Yeah.
And I also suspect that Jenny and Lizzie might not be friends for a little while. No, Jenny's pressing on still. Maybe she doesn't know yet that Lizzie's there. There's very little in it for her now to press on. Again, Kisley goes right to hold Lizzie off from changing the group shape. A little clash of paddles on something there. Kisley comes through first. Group falls nicely for Egan again. Kisley drops back onto Chelai Vorosh, and Egan, I think stubbornly, will hold that wash where she is now. Jenny goes right, Lizzie follows her. Lizzie needs to be careful. Be aware that Jenny is going to stop early. There's going to be tension here. There is going to be tension. Lizzie's speaking to her already. They're already having the conversation. There's enough room for both. Jenny's losing her boat slightly, but she's up and running. It's Chelai Vorosh. Got all four out safely. This one's going to be no stress, no fuss for anyone. Lizzie running the same speed as everyone else this time. Really curious as to what happened on the previous portage. Good support for Lizzie and Jenny through that portage. Jenny needs to be sharp. Lizzie away extremely well. Jenny needs to latch on to Kisley, get a ride up to the front. Kisley will go up the left of Vorosh, and Jenny will slot into the V, hopefully. Round goes Egan. Trying to do something significant. This is a major battle. Now that, for Great Britain, is a massive boost in confidence, because not only did Broughton hold Egan off, she also went past Chelai Vorosh, who didn't want her to go past. And it's going to be a little bit more wisely left by Lizzie there. That wasn't worth the risk. And that little scuffle there will be remembered by more than one of these girls. Kisley will go centre arch, I'm sure. No, she's not. She's going right. Everyone's going right this time, and that's going to get tight. Lizzie drops back wisely. Opportunity lost on that one. Not through anyone's fault. Just was never opened up for Lizzie. Whoa, Kisley has gone back. So Jenny's done the right thing too. It's going to be really tight on that corner there. Yes, she hit the pontoon, but she survived. Might be a bit of damage to that boat, but Kisley, let Jenny come round her. Yeah. Why would she do that? Not out of choice.
Confident for
you think
for the portage?
Confident, maybe. I think maybe she didn't have a choice. Chelai Vorosh is going to take Lizzie out to the right. No, she's not. She's taking Jenny out to the left. This is great for Great Britain. Jenny needs to keep going, keep going, keep going. It's gone horrible for Jenny. It's not what she would have wanted. She's on the high part of the landing stage, and she's going to be last out of her boat.
Oh.
Oh, no.
She has.
No, no, no.
The perfect race until the final portage, but now it's over for Jenny, I think.
It's over for Jenny Egan. It's a medal for Lizzie Broughton, but now it's what colour? Come on, Lizzie. It's Great Britain versus Hungary.
And it's Hungary, Great Britain.
Hungary 1, Hungary 2, Great Britain 3rd. And the two Hungarians are pulling 2-3 lengths maybe on Lizzie now. Chelai Vorosh knows she needs a lead on Kisley, I'm sure. Two Hungarians both sat down pretty much the same time. They're off and away.
Very safe. No risks there, and they're off. And
Lizzie's safe in 3rd and really with no intent of chasing. She's settled for 3rd, I think. Maybe not. She's paddling hard out of the portage.
She has not given up, but I think this will be Hungary. If they are not playing too much tactics there, both Hungarians towards each other. We know that they are eager to win, each of them, very, very much so. They are good friends until the final stages of the races. Then it's all kind of things. It's eagerness, and it's tears, and it's everything.
So here's the portage, and Chelai Voros just runs longer and longer and longer. 2, 3 paddle strokes more than she needs. Drifts to a stop. She knows Jenny's on her outside. Jenny gets to the high part of the landing stage. Any further and she'd struggle to get out. She's got a boat full of water and doesn't lift the front end first. You always lift the front end first. It's the first mistake she's made, and it's the worst mistake she could have made. And now it's down to a chase. If Lizzie can catch these two, I still believe she can take Chelai Voros on the finishing sprint. But the speed is high. Kisley's already overtaken Chelai Voros. But come on, Lizzie. There's still a silver medal there. If you can get there by the end of this turn. Time's running out.
Egan had such a perfect race until the final portage, but the first mistake is to have the boat full of water into the portage.
Absolutely, but then you don't know, the pumps sometimes give up, don't they?
Yeah, but then,
okay, Lizzie,
then
come
you
on.
need to lift the bow first and to drag the boat over the portage.
Yeah.
So the only mistake she did during the whole course came there, at the most decisive moment.
Come on, Lizzie. Kisley has this. There's no way Chelai Voros is just struggling to stay with her even at the moment.
Yeah.
And the speed's gone so high now that Lizzie's got no chance of closing that down.
Kisley is getting the grip out of this.
Although Chelai Voros won the race into the portage, it's going to be tight. No, Kisley's got it.
Yeah.
Voros drops off. Come on. She drops off far enough. Lizzie's in with a chance. Falls back over one wave.
But now she got the help from the
Now
second
she's got
wave.
the second wave. We need it.
Cleverly done there.
I don't wish bad on anyone, but I do wish that Lizzie was closer at this stage. She could have had that. If she was there, she could have had that. It's such a slog to the finish. Kisley's slowed down now. She's run out of energy, but she knows she's safe.
For the second time, 2 years in a row, Wanda Kisley, the world champ, K1 women. Wanda Kisley from Hungary! And silver to Hungary by Sofia Chelai Voros. And the bronze medal to
Lizzie Braun from Great Britain. Superb race from her. Just wish she was in the mix on that last bit, because I do believe she could have taken Chelai Voros on the line. But what a superb race. She'd have taken bronze if you'd given it to her at the start of that race, I'm sure. And Jenny Egan, sad for her, very sad for her.
Everything perfect until the final portage, but there she is at the 4th position. She ought to be sad, but I think she's also a bit happy.
4th is okay in a race with that quality, you know. And
she pretty much made the race.
Superb. Great Britain bronze medal behind Hungary 1 and Hungary 2.